Q&A time, guys. Have you been a feminist? Do you hate men? Your story has already started to smell of feminism. This is a very strong question. And I remember Priyanka Chopra when she answers to this particular question. She says, oh my God, this is so basic. I need to explain from the very, very basic. So here you go. Coming to the definition of feminism. What is feminism? Feminism is nothing but expecting equal opportunities between both the genders. For example, if you're a female that is working in some multinational company and you are handling the same amount of responsibility as your male colleague, and you are having the same amount of work as your other colleagues, but you are not paid in par with the counterpart. So there, when you demand for equal pay for equal work, equal responsibility, it means feminism. Feminism means equality of rights. So going by the same logic, my father is a feminist because he brought up his daughter and son equally. He gave us the same amount of education, same quality of food, same quality of shelter, clothing, everything was same. So going by that logic, my husband is also a feminist. Even if I am not earning, he has given me all the rights on his salary. And yeah, to add to that, my son is also a feminist because in spite of I handling him all day, his father gets a share of all his cuddles and kisses even if he were not around because he knows that his papa works really hard to make our life better. This word feminism has been mistaken by most of the population as per me. People think that a feminist is a male basher. But no guys, a feminist is a person who demands for equal rights for both the genders. So basically what is happening with Bhumika inside my story is she is taking time to understand her surroundings. She has not stepped out of her father's house, so she does not know that other men around her could be gentlemen. She thinks all the men who are not her father or brother are there to harm her or are there to harass her. She hates the attention Kalnath gets at college because she is deprived of that attention by her parents. If she is caught at getting such attention, then she is punished at home. Hence, she builds up her own world wherein she starts hating the men for no reason. I can say out of my experience, I have been friends with many boys, men, gentlemen, and I've had mixed experiences. A single negative experience with somebody does not make me conclude that all men are bad. I might have been a male basher in the past. This reminds me of a nice book that I read. Men are from Mars and women are from Venus. So essentially what the book is trying to say is men and women are entirely different from each other. Men think differently from that of women. When a woman is tensed and she wants to get rid of her tension, what she does, she talks it out. She talks it out with all her friends, colleagues, her family, and she tries to make herself feel better. But when a man is in the same situation and he's facing pressure, he prefers to lock himself inside a room. A man would want to go into a cave when in a tough situation, unlike a woman who wants to talk it out. So these are the general clashes which a man and a woman has in a friendship or a married life. We think differently, we talk differently, we walk differently, we eat differently, we are so different from each other. Until we learn to accept our differences, we can never live in harmony with each other. So through my storyline, that's what I'm trying to stress, that even if she is the only female in that office, she's being taken care of by the men around her. All men are not the same. All men are not there to grope over her or harass her. There are men who are protecting her unknowingly. Let it be her father, brother, or her chauffeur who is there chaperoning her all the time. So this is what I'm trying to explain through my storyline. Do I have a confession to make? Oh yes, I do. I was a male basher. I was not a feminist back then, which I am today. I used to hate men sincerely for no reason. Maybe they performed better than me or they got better opportunities than I did. I used to hate them. I did not know why I hated them. Maybe because of any particular book I read or the sort of education system we were in or the way we were asked to maintain a yard's distance from the opposite gender. Or maybe those reasons would have led me to become a male basher and think about them otherwise. But as I grew up in age and wisdom, I started to contemplate many things. See, we have to contribute everywhere equally. If your husband is working and he is bringing money to the table, then it is your responsibility to maintain a house, to go about the chores, to go about cooking, cleaning. You can hire a maid, it's up to you. I'm just telling equality, wherein one person is earning outside and another person is managing the house inside, house, family, the child's schooling, education, the child's homework, so that the person who is coming at late at 9:30 at night at 10:30, he does not have to go about cooking. See, if your father or brother deserves a warm meal when he returns home, I feel so does my husband also deserve the same treatment. So cooking, cleaning, or looking after the men I live with, that is my husband and son, is not beneath my dignity. When I was working and I was having a 9 to 5 job, I and my husband, we used to have again equality. We used to split our job. If one is cooking, that is I, he would clean the place, he would wash the utensils for me. If I am the one who is sweeping the house, he would maybe mop the house for me. During Sundays, if I am going about deep cleaning, he'll help me with the fans. But after I resigned from my work, I had all the time for myself since my child has grown up now. I feel I can manage most of the things without his intervention. So I don't find it beneath my dignity to clean my own house or call it as male chauvinism, which most of the people think that cooking for myself or cooking for the other person is beneath my dignity. Well, I don't think so. It's just that we need them, they need us. We don't need them just for producing babies. So we are interdependent on each other. So that's what I had to say in my favor. I would request all of you to read my web novel, Behind the Wheel, on Wattpad and rate me there. Give me your reviews, criticism. I'll be happy to answer that. Thank you.